It's always exciting to pack up for a new adventure. But this wasn't just any. It was my first solo international bikepacking trip in a place I've been wanting to ride for a long time, Girona, Spain. My inspiration to ride the Pyrenees bike trail came from many places. The love of travel, and always wanted to visit the Service Course, which is a bike shop in Old Town Girona. I wanted to ride and pedal through the Northern Catalonia region that's covered in its beauty, and in an area that's uncommon to tourists who are looking to get a bit off the grid. The Pyrenees Bike Trail is a 353-kilometer or 220-mile bike trail beginning in Girona, Spain. Depending on which direction you decide to ride, the route will determine the difficulty that will be spread out throughout the trip. I decided to do it counterclockwise, riding alongside the coast and leaving the second day to be pretty brutal with lots of climbing. As beautiful and slightly untamed some of the sections are on this trail, it is by no means easy. You have to draw strength deep from within and somewhere you haven't before. Hello everyone, Matt Pedal here. This is day one of the Pyrenees route. It's a 3-day bike touring trip. It's a 212-mile loop starting in Girona. You can either do it clockwise or counterclockwise. I'm doing it counterclockwise, so it's going to be relatively flat for the first day. And the second day is going to be a lot of climbing. For this particular trip, I went pretty light. No camping. I'm gonna be staying at hotels. So credit card touring. This is like one of my first solo credit card touring style trips where I didn't camp. So lightened up my load a little bit. I'm out here. This is one of the trails I'm on right now. All gravel so far. We got a big day, so I'll see you in a little bit. Moving and shaking. Can really go for some coffee right now. I do not see a cafe right now, but hopefully I do on the way somewhere. Looks like I'm rolling through a lot of like small villages and stuff that are on the route, and so far it's been all gravel with the exception of rolling into towns where there will be some tarmac here and there. But moving and shaking, let's keep it going. The coast. This is Santalonge di Castellone. There's the Mediterranean Sea over there. Maybe I should go dip my wheel. Not yet, not yet. Found this really cool view over here. Check that out. All on the bike, right here. Back on the trail. Just left the coast and I am back on the trail, so gonna be on here for a bit. Gonna be riding alongside the coast as well, but I'll be making stops to villages that cross through there, so I'll be able to stop and eventually refuel and all that stuff. I'm feeling pretty good this morning, well, afternoon now, so I hope y'all are enjoying the ride so far. Found another coast. After an incredible day of riding on the coast of Girona, Spain, I made it to Brava, where I stayed for the night. Not only was today a special day for friends back home in the US celebrating Labor Day, but it was also my birthday, and it couldn't get any better than this. What's up everyone, day 2 on the Pyrenees route. It's a big day, 78 miles. And today I got about another 70, 75. But it's gonna be a lot of climbing today, so I made sure yesterday I fueled up and had some good food in Brava at the Emporia Hotel. It's a little creepy out here, huh? Lots of fog, and you really can't see, but maybe 30 feet in front of you, so just taking it easy. Rolling through a new town here. I don't know where exactly this is, what it's called, but I do know it's in the right direction. A lot of small towns and villages along this route, so and have their own character. It's really cool. Alright, so I'm just looking at my route for today. I am at mile 20, so just wanted to kind of get a little bit of a taste of what's to come. And right now I'm marked right around here, and I need to get to here. That's where I'm going to be staying next. And I got this big climb all the way over there. So I mean, that's a lot. That's like a good 3,000 feet of climbing, and that's a pretty big elevation profile. I don't know if you all see that, but this is all right. Signing in. I'm almost 25 miles in. Just finished up a nice breakfast, which was much needed. Yesterday I didn't get a proper breakfast on the first day, so I told myself since I'm leaving the hotel early, got on the road at like 7, that I wanted to find breakfast somewhere, which I did, and I feel really good about that. So yeah, we got a big climb for the rest of the route. Check out this view. And it's shared by the road and this nice gravel trail on the prairie next to this route. And I'm heading north. Signing in from France. Here's my view. Somewhere in France. I just came over the Pyrenees, but I don't know where the hell I am. Oh wait, no. Now I'm in Spain? I don't know, there's a Spanish flag. They told me I was in France before. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh my God. Signing in from the 60-mile mile marker on a climb. This climb is brutal, and it's taking me forever to get to the hotel. I'm about like 10 miles away. The last 10 is always the hardest. And I knew what I was getting into. I mean, I did this route clockwise, counterclockwise, which I feel is harder. But I'm open to suggestions. You know, is the other way easier? I don't know. It's not easy. This kind of thing is never going to be easy. I got plenty of fuel. I can't eat any more supplements right now. I'm just like, it just won't go down. Like, I can't eat it. So I need like some real food. I was cramping up a little bit earlier, so I'm just walking the bike right now. Stretch out the muscles. Oh, man. I took like 12 salt tablets. This is wild. Almost there though, on the bright side. Looking forward to getting there too. Can't wait to just rest my head and just get a nice shower in. Still got a little problem here. So I'm climbing up the mountain, and then all of a sudden my foot stops pedaling because my left Shimano pedal has seized, and this thing is not seem to want to give
I don't know what the situation is gonna be right now. I gotta try to like free it up. I'm gonna see if I can put some oil in there, but I do not have all the proper tools to completely disassemble that pedal and re-grease it. But let's see what I can do. If not, I'll be pedaling in sandals to the hotel. What's up, folks? So bad news, I did not fix my pedal. Oh, am I glad to see you. Yesterday was pretty intense. I rode a little over 80 miles to get here, and this is Molo, the town of a little village here on the Pyrenees route, and it was big. You know, it was a big climb. It was pretty gnarly. About 65 miles in, my pedal seized, and I had to get off the bike and try to fix it. That put me back like about an hour trying to fix it right on the side of the road, and it just wouldn't unseize itself, you know? So no matter how much oil I put in there, it just wouldn't do it. So I was like, you know what, for the sake of time and, you know, getting to the hotel here, I needed to just think quick. So I had sandals in my bag, and I just switched out of my cycling shoes into my sandals, and pretty much the last 10 somewhat miles was like all hiker biking, uphill, 8% grades, 5% grades in my sandals. Oh, what an epic day that was. But here to tell the tale. You know, it could be far worse, right? It could have been raining. So, you know, I was happy to get through those mixed sections, which were all like rocky dirt, and just it was just a lot. I started cramping every time I tried to pedal with my sandals on. The bike wouldn't even go anywhere. It'd be like 3 miles per hour. I felt like I could just walk up the hill at 3 miles per hour. So that's exactly what I did. And I got here around 8 p.m. I was looking to try to get here around 5 p.m. That was my goal. But because of all the hiking and the bike failing and me just getting up here in sandals, took me back at least a couple hours. And on top of that, stopping on the road to take pictures of these beautiful mountains over here. So today is the last day. It's day 3, and it's gonna be about 50 miles to get into Girona from here, and luckily it's for the most part downhill, but you know what that means, right? Downhill in the mountains isn't so much downhill. Let's do it. Day 3, on the road again, back into Girona. Making some headway this morning. It was all down here pretty much to get here, so that felt pretty nice. Didn't really have to work the legs too hard, especially after yesterday. Looks nice around here, nice and bright. leaving right now, but just came out of a 5-mile downhill in literally 11 minutes. That's huge. Haven't done that in a long time. Felt good to not have to work the legs too hard, but let's keep them forward. Let's keep on pushing. Almost to Girona. Back on the gravel trail, heading into Girona. Check out this view. Panoramic. How about that? How about that? Woo! Feeling good. Not bad for a third day. All right, let's keep moving. Ow! Guess I spoke a little too soon with it being a good day, but 31 miles in, pedal problems. This is not good. Check it out. I'm gonna try to, I don't know, see if I could finagle something together here to get me back to Girona, but these pedals are done. It's early enough to figure it out, so here we go. So I got the pedal working. What I did was empty out all the bearings, the ball bearings inside, and now I'm riding the pedal on the spindle without any bearings in it, so nothing to hold it up. So I can easily kick it out. So I'm just using my foot to just like keep it toward the crank arm as close as possible. It's working, so I think it'll get me into Girona. You know, these trips like this, you know, it's like at some point when you're like suffering or you're riding really hard one day, suffering's a strong word, but riding really hard one day, like I did yesterday when I was doing all my climbing, and like, hang on, let me turn on my music a little bit, getting a little groovy over here, and like, you know, you like wish that the whole trip was over because like things go wrong, and you know, you're just like giving it your last bit, you know, and you're overexerted, you're about to hit the wall, you just want to like hop into a bed, take a cold like or warm shower, what have you, and just pig out on some like a big burger with fries, you know. But when you're in it and it's your last day, you're just like, oh, it couldn't be any better than this. So yeah, I kind of, you know, it's a 3-day trip, but it kind of feels like forever too, right? Like I've been on the road for a while. Maybe it's because I've done trips like for long periods of time, but you know, as I'm closing in on Girona, it's starting to really feel something that's super impactful to me, you know? Yesterday I was gonna call it because like I couldn't get my pedal to work and it wouldn't spin, and although it isn't really working so well right now, it's getting me to Girona. But it's like things like that, those negatives, you gotta flip it to positives, you know, and keep your head up and just keep on moving forward. Alright everyone, I made it to Girona, just passing through on the route right now. Should be there in about 10 minutes, right in the main city. So what a trip, what a few 3 days I've had. Some ups and downs, but all success. Hope you all enjoyed. Everyone, I made it to Girona. It took about 66 miles to get here, downhill for the most part. What a great few days it's been out here doing the Prayer Nexus route. It's just incredible. And the bike held up great too. No mechanicals besides like the cranky pedal. But all went well.